husband, the strong leader Canada needs, and without a doubt, le prochain premier ministre du Canada, PierrePoilievre.
Gratitude to those who worked, sacrificed, and gave their lives to defend the freedom I now enjoy and to build the country I now call home. Like the people before me, I pledge to fulfill my duties as a Canadian citizen. And here I was, an Alberta kid who'd lost a lot of the French that my dad taught me. But as an Albertan in rural Quebec, I never felt more Canadian. Sitting around the table with the Dubé family and letting them tell me their stories and realizing how much we had in common. Learning in a classroom how to properly speak the language that I still haven't quite mastered. Et dans la nuit, dans les soirées, on est allé au pub pour célébrer avec Vimy Ridge, the famous five, the Blue Nose, the Fathers of the Confederation, Indigenous people, and our military heroes to our passport. Our Heritage and Citizenship Departments will be using a policy of promoting our common national identity. That will be embedded in our immigration policies, in our heritage policies, and in everything we do. The goal is not to erase differences, but to bridge them. We will strengthen the bonds of common country between Canadians of different background, race, birth, region. It starts with the institutions that bring us together. I will massively expand the Cadet Corps and the Junior Rangers to bring our youth. We will bring our youth together. Do you know that the oil that Quebec imports from Alberta has to go through the United States of America, and if we ever got into a real trade dust-up with the Americans, they could even cut off the supply of our oil to ourselves. Now, why is that? Because they blocked the east-west pipeline that would have bound our country together and allowed us to sell Western oil to Eastern markets. Mr. Trudeau, with his economic advisor, Mr. Carney, said also that there is no business case to sell gas to countries like Germany, Japan, Greece, and others that were begging for it. Now, the Americans and Qataris are beating us to the punch. So we sell our national natural gas internally for $4, while the world price, or the price in Europe, is $13. So let's give a little economic lesson to Mr. Carney and Mr. Trudeau. If you have something for $4 and you can sell it for $13, that's a profit. Now, if you can do that billions and billions of times, that's a business case, right? Serious question for you. Think about this. Do you think that we could build the Canadian Pacific Railway today? No. Or would there be some squeaky, radical protester chaining himself to a tree like Minister Guilbeault? If you want conservative policies, you will have to vote conservative. Proud history as a warrior nation whose soldiers have proven fierce enough to crush the fascists, the communists and Al-Qaeda, yet humble enough to never once brag about their heroism. We are mild-mannered and made of steel. So let me be clear. We will never be the 51st state. Price to protect the sovereignty and independence of our country. Permettez-moi donc d'énoncer clairement les options qui s'offrent à nos amis. Restore the promise the country kept for us and assure every single Canadian who works hard can experience the wonderful Canadian promise the country gave us.